Hello everybody, it's Airline 839. Today I'm coming to you guys with a different kind of video. Today we're going to be discussing the channel expectations of Starline's 839 for the following 6 months. So essentially in this video I'm going to be going through new content that I plan to be uploading, schedules that I plan to be going on with, and just stuff that you expect from this channel. So this plan will only be for the next 6 months to see how that goes, and then past that 6 months I might make another one of these videos to complete the whole year. However, most likely the plan that I'm making at the moment will probably last all year anyway. But I do have some big things that I want to discuss. That I want to talk about, including travel plans that I have for the following 6 months, and also just plane spotting, model airports, and model aircraft. So those are 4 big topics that I want to discuss and just go through separately. So yeah, we're gonna jump straight in and try to make this video as quick as possible, since I know I haven't uploaded the video in a little while, so I do apologize for that. I mean, I know it's just been a week, but to me, I mean, I don't really like. The thing is, I was on like nearly a daily upload schedule for a little while there, like maybe a solid 2, maybe just a week. I was just uploading videos every day, and then once I came back from the U.S., sorry, I just stopped making videos. So yeah, I've had some stuff that I needed to upload. I've had some work, and the thing is, I finished exams, so I essentially have. Life is free at the moment. And when I say free compared to exam, it's it's free, because now that I finished all that work, I'm gonna at my school I'm gonna be starting new units, so it's just gonna be different different stuff that I'm gonna be learning, and I won't really have to put in as much work as I would have to for exams necessarily. So yeah, I'm kind of starting over here for the new semester. And yeah, I mean, I'm pretty happy about that. I know that for the following week or probably 2 weeks, I'll just have kind of low line work to do, which will allow me a lot of time to just work on model airports and stuff. So yeah, but I just wanted to say that first. First thing I'm going to be talking about is travel plans. However, so this is the big thing that I wanted to address, because I have made so many travel videos. A lot of my videos for 2015 have been travel videos. So I did a lot of traveling. I mean, in general, for a 15-year-old, I do a lot of traveling. It's just not something that a lot of people my age would necessarily do. I'm not doing it for a job either. I'm just following parents. I'm just going through and visiting other people, and visiting friends and visiting family. So it's just, I'd like to upload those travel videos because it gives some kind of content. It will allow me to at least upload something, because when I'm not here to make these model airports, I'm going to be away doing something else. So that's just what ends up happening essentially. But it just takes up a lot more content than I guess I would like it to. And the thing is, I don't exactly want to die down on making these videos, because I still would like to upload these travel videos. They're not getting maybe as many views as my model airport or model reviews are getting, but I still like to upload it, because say those 50 to 80 people who watch these videos, or sometimes some of my travel videos do get a lot, but let's say we we leave an average of 50 to 80. I don't really want to let even if it's just the same people who just keep watching my videos anyway, I still want to upload the this content for them. So I'm gonna keep the travel videos going, because my travel plans at the moment are a trip in February, a trip in spring, and a trip in summer. So my trip in February will be to Verbier, Switzerland, and I think I'm heading into Geneva on Swiss. So I'll be able to record the footage on that trip. So that's the first one in February. Second one in spring is going to be to Australia. This is supposed to be on Singapore Airlines' business class, which I'll be making reviews of, etc. I know there are already like tons of reviews on it anyway, but I still want to make my own review of it. I know it's going to be a really good experience, so I'm very psyched for that. And that'll be all the way to Sydney and back via Singapore. So that's going to be one of the best trips that I've ever done, pretty much. Then after that, I have the summer trip, which will be to the U.S. U.S. at the moment is the only plan that I have for summer, and 2 big reasons. First one, I'm going to be visiting the Airline Collectibles show in New Orleans. So that's essentially, you go to this place. Generally, it's held at a hotel. Last year, it was held in Atlanta, and I think it was in one of their hangars. They had like one of their vintage aircraft there and everything. Basically, Airline Collectibles show are this huge thing of just pure models and miscellaneous and all these accessories for aviation. And it's just a huge kind of event that they like to host. There's seminars, there's just all this stuff that you can go visit, and overall I think it's a good experience. So I'd like to experience it myself and take a look at it for once. I mean, the thing is, I've kind of been wanting to go for like the past couple years since I've been seeing all these videos of people going to it, and it just looks like a really good event. So I'd like to save up some money to go to that event, which is going to tie into model reviews and stuff, but I'll talk about that later. But the thing is, I'm going to have to be saving money to do the trip. And that doesn't mean flying there, because that'll be covered by someone else. But yeah, I mean, I'm probably looking to get around $500 because I'll get birthday money before I leave, because my birthday's in June, so that's before I leave for that summer trip. Plus, I've just left over some Christmas money that I've received recently. So overall, I'm looking at about $500. And that could lead up to a lot of models by the end of the day. So that's essentially what I'm looking at. It's going to be pretty big. And that trip isn't exactly booked yet, but I am thinking it, like, I really would like it to be booked. And then I'll be heading to New Orleans, on top of also heading to the Boeing factory in Seattle, since I haven't visited there in quite a while. And then after that, I'll be visiting Chicago, maybe even Florida, or Colorado, stuff like that, to visit friends and family. So overall, it's supposed to be a pretty big U.S. trip, looking at like 12 travel videos, like more than 12 maybe. So that'll be big for travel, and I just want to upload all that stuff. But now to other content. So talking about model airports and model reviews, I'm going to start off with model reviews. The only way I can make model reviews is by getting new models. I mean, that's a pretty obvious statement. At the moment, I don't have any new aircraft. However, I will get a couple new aircraft coming soon. And I also will get a lot more aircraft when I'm in the US, so that'll be big to make model reviews then. But prior to that, unless I get some money drops, or unless I just get a lot more money that I can spend a little bit of it and then save the rest, most likely I won't be able to make any more model reviews, and that's pretty shameful. I mean, I used to make a lot of model reviews back in the day, like a couple years ago. I used to make a lot of model. Why do I keep saying that? I keep screwing up on that. But I used to make like quite a lot. Like I used to make like nearly daily model reviews. So it was kind of a big thing, part of the channel. So I won't be doing that. I won't be continuing that. However, I can still continue model airports. Now you might be asking yourself, well, how are you going to be able to make model airports when you're not even having new model aircraft that are going to be added into them? I can still come up with new designs. You know, like I can get used to the space that I have. I can make different types of videos. You know, I can make a slideshow with music and then upload that, you know. There's a variety, and I'm still going to continue the 5 model airports, and now we're going to talk about model airports. The 5 model airports that I'd like to continue on the channel are San Francisco, Chicago O'Hare, Washington Dulles, and the 2 Hawaiian airports, which are Honolulu and Maui, or Kahului, Maui. So, I'd like to keep those 5 airports running, no matter, I mean, I don't really care about other people making the same airports, you know, that's not really going to stop me or anything. You know, I always encourage more people to keep making model airports of their own and to improve it and etc. I do have some big plans for it, including taxiways. That's like one thing I'd like to add to the entire thing, because I just haven't, that's pretty much like the one thing that I just really kind of am missing, to make the airport a lot more realistic. And on top of taxiways, that also includes a runway filled with white paint, and all the markings and everything. So it's kind of a big project. On top of just painting these boards, I've also got to draw these taxiways, and that's for 5 separate airports. And if you're talking about requests, which is something that I am very interested in, I do like the requests, and I've said this in pretty much every one of my videos. I am taking requests, guys, for any model airport if it is somewhat realistic to the collection that I have. So if you're interested in the collection that I've got, what you're kind of looking at, what airport that you'd like me to do, take a look at my other videos, including model airports and reviews, and just take a look at the aircraft in general that I've got. If you're asking, or if you're wondering, well, why don't you just make a collection video of your entire collection? Because that takes a while. Believe it or not, that takes like probably 20 minutes to get everything set up, maybe like longer than that. I've got to switch, like I've got to go under the table and then put all those models there. I've got to set it all up, then I've got to make the video, and then I have to upload it. So, you know, overall, with the amount of time that I have at the moment, or that I had, it just wasn't really that easy. But like I said, for the next couple weeks, I should be able to get that kind of stuff done. But as for model airports, I would like to make them a lot more realistic and just keep the model airports going, because I know that those are definitely a key thing of the channel and something that I'd like to continue. So that's it for model airports, and that's it for travel videos as well as reviews. The last thing I'm going to discuss is going to be about the new camera. So also something else that I've mentioned in a lot of my recent videos have been that I got the new camera, the Sony DSC-HX400V. So this is a very much improved camera compared to my other camera, which I broke. Obviously, I mean, that's why I've needed a new one. I mean, even while I was using it, it was a pretty shit camera. Like, basically, the camera on it, like, it was, the lens, man, like, this thing could not zoom in for shit. I mean, honestly. Sorry for swears. This thing it was just, like, terrible, honestly. It cost, like, 300 pounds as well, and that's, like, pretty expensive. Like, I guess at the time it must have been brand new, but it was a cheap, just crappy, man. It was terrible. In my opinion, it was just not that good. So I'm not sure how it's gathered up as many views as it has, but yeah, I mean, some people clearly enjoyed it, but I think compared to my new camera, it's pretty bad. And so now with this new one, I plan to be making constant plane spotting videos. That is the main objective for the camera. I could use it for other stuff like model reviews and airports, etc. I mean, I could film it with that. Doesn't really matter which one I film it with, my iPhone or that. You know, that doesn't really matter. But as for plane spotting, obviously I do have to use it for that regard. But yeah, I plan to be going to 09 left and 27 left in London Heathrow. And going to Myrtle Avenue again, visiting the little hill next to Terminal 5, and just getting a bunch of shots of aircraft and getting a bunch of videos. So the plan is I plan to go once every other week, and I think by doing that, at least starting off with that, I can visit the airport, you know, go plane spotting for about 2.5 to 3 hours, catch a bunch of aircraft, and just keep uploading those videos like daily throughout the next 2 weeks. And then how many videos would I be able to upload daily? I'm looking at about 2 to 3. I'd like to start off with probably 1 and then see how that goes, and then slowly increase the numbers, slowly increase the variety, and, you know, eventually the quality of my filming and the quality of how stable the camera will be is obviously going to be improved by how much I go plane spotting. So that's a big thing for the channel, and that's going to be taking up a lot of the space. I mean, that's at least what I'm expecting to happen. No matter what the views get, you know, if I get 5 views off each one, I don't really care. I'm just going to keep uploading these videos because they're going to be a key thing in the channel, and I just know that they're going to become more popular because I'm going to be uploading a bunch of them, and hopefully I can just get like a really good variety of aircraft. Because I think at an airport like London Heathrow, excuse me, that probably won't be a problem. I mean, it's Heathrow. I think I'm going to get a lot of variety, so I don't think that'll be an issue. Yes, I can vary what times of the day I can visit, so maybe I'll get a sunrise session, I can do a sunset session, midday, whatever, and just get those different aircraft coming in. So it is kind of a big thing that I'd like to be doing. It's something I've been waiting to do for quite a while now because I do enjoy plane spotting, believe it or not. I just can't be bothered to go out there and not really film anything, you know? I like to keep things memorable. I can't really see myself just going out there and just, you know, recording the information of an aircraft and just watching them. You know, I'd like to go film stuff, so yeah, that's kind of why I've been waiting to do something like this for a while. But that's about it, everyone. Those are the 4 big things that I'd like to introduce to the channel, and something that I'd like to that's something that I'd like to keep going for the following 6 months. So when do you expect this stuff to be happening? Model airports, model reviews, and stuff like that? I plan to keep that like starting very soon. Like during this week, I plan to have a couple of model airports done, including a couple of requests that I've recently gotten. So yeah, hopefully those airports will be uploaded. And I'm currently in the design phase and always just thinking about where my airports, how their airports are going to be built, etc. The aircraft, just getting it all planned, and then finally implement that design and get it built, and make the video and upload it. So those things should be happening like by 1st of February. I should have a couple videos out. Starting like probably the 5th of February, I plan to have a couple plane spotting videos out. And then by then you can see how they are, and then they'll probably improve slowly, and then I'll just be able to start uploading 2 to 3 daily videos. So that should be uploaded by February 5th. So yes, that is pretty much everything. That's about it. Thanks very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this channel expectations video. Sorry I did get a little bit annoyed. I mean, the thing is, I'm just really grateful. I'm just happy I can finally move on and use something that that doesn't really annoy me as much, and finally can upload some better content to the channel. Thanks very much for watching. If you watched it this far, yeah, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe. Follow me on Instagram for the absolute latest, and then also comment, like, all that good stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya.